You got on in a much more traditional way, but still the early days of the internet of just
For sure.
having to really like do your thing. Nowadays, is very different.
Yeah, it's
You still at the network. You
It's
still had
high
a song with
school.
Pitbull.
yeah, yo,
That's your first Worldstar post.
motherfucker. Pitbull and Mims.
Mims is one of them. Let me just pull
Mims.
this up.
Hot. Do you remember Mims? This is why I'm hot.
Yep.
Yeah, Mims is on that
Red
song.
Cafe too.
Red Cafe. That's it. That's all.
I think so.
DJ.
It was a DJ. Yes.
DJ.
I can't remember.
Oh man.
I almost wrote it in my notes. But
I see him right now standing next to DJ Khaled right now too. Damn, bro, that dude gave me a look too. He like got me on that record, and right now here I am. I'm so superstar jaded that I don't remember the fucking DJ that gave me the look, man.
It'll be in the comments.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully it's not from him. You know. What I'm saying?
Take me back to where you were at in your life that somehow became a song that you were on.
I was checking my messages on MySpace.
Okay.
At that time, and motherfucker was like, "Yo, we're trying to get you on this record," you know. And well, no, bro, no. I had done Where the Cash At, and this DJ, bruh, the dude won the award and everything, man.
Can we just go to YouTube and
Please.
search currency
Bruh,
Pitbull?
this is
That should be
Florida. This dude's a staple.
DJ
No.
Nasty? Was that it?
It says DJ Nasty, Mims, Pitbull.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
well,
is
fuck
DJ Nasty, yeah.
Yes, yes, DJ Nasty. DJ Nasty was some kind of way involved in me getting the beat from Street Runners or from the Runners for Where the Cash At. And then after that, I was kind of joining that circle of power in Florida. Me and Wayne had rapped over the Young Jock Is Going Down instrumental, and the radio station out there was playing it every 5 minutes. Fucking Rick Ross saw me like at something and like brought me on a boat. It's like going down like that. So DJ Nasty is like, oh yeah, well, let's put currency on this, you know what I'm saying? And people, you know, that was just the time of people trying to throw me alley-oops because I was fucking with Wayne and them at the loop. So it's like, well, clearly this is the next dude, so let's get into the process of doing that. Like, that happened. DJ Khaled had me in the fucking We Taking Over video. And like, that was, all that shit was like getting crazy. That's like kind of what built up into me saying I'm gonna step back and do my own thing.
Because
I was like, oh, like
it's funny because like I feel like if you came out today and you somehow become buddies with Wayne and they think about signing your shit, there would be so much less pressure for you to change now, because everybody knows that like the rappers who blow up are kind of like unapologetically them for the most part, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And when I came through, it was like, you know, regimes were already said, we make our stuff sound like this, we do this, we do that. And then there was me like trying to express to, and that was the same at No Limit, express to both those situations that there's a whole nother group of people that I'm trying to put this music out for, but you can't do that because that's like bucking the system. We did what we did. This is our formula. We made millions of dollars like this. If you're gonna come over here and play ball like that, and I respect it.
Right.
So that's why I was like, in both situations, I was like, I better just step back and do my own thing.
Right.
As opposed to like being counterproductive to what y'all doing. Like I'm fucking it up. I'm slowing the process.
But it's pretty amazing that you knew that much about yourself that early in your career.
Well, that's just from coming up in the game and watching that. Like I watched greats put their whole move together. So I got to see what worked, what didn't work, when they was happy with shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, so it's not necessarily about the money. Or it's not necessarily about getting this award. Or it's not necessarily about that, because I done seen motherfuckers still not be like pumped about a situation and shit. And that's like, oh, I only want to do what I want to do ever forever. And I understand that's probably a pay cut, because it's shit that I'll tell Musa to wave off that I don't want to do, which would probably put us in another spot. But I'm just like, you know, fuck it. So
Right. I mean, it's more important to be happy than to be
for
just
sure. That
profit
shit is
maximizing.
It's worth the most money.
Yeah.
It's a battle because like I model my shit after like Snoop and Rick Ross at the same time.
Okay.
And Ross is happy. He's happy and he's also like physically touching everything in the world because he's doing so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I probably don't want to do that much. I probably don't want to launch a fucking hair care line and this and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? I want to have fun with the shit that I'm getting. And then like Dog have his compound out here and he's collecting all these cars and chilling, you know what I'm saying? Working a bit off of his legacy and what he's already done to the point where he might not have to hit the lab that much. You know what I'm saying? But he could still do this ad for the beer, for Corona and do all this shit like that and still pick it up, you know, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the puzzle of life is where do you want to end up? Because then all you have to do is just do the things until you get there.
Yeah, that's true. And not get caught up in the bread, and that's how you end up killing your legacy. I think motherfuckers get in the game, and as long as they can still make money, they stop noticing it's not the same bag, and then they don't notice that they're just being tolerated in the game because a motherfucker respect their name or what they did back when people fucked with them, but they stay around so long till it's like people tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the whole balance, man.
Like compare being a pro skater to being a rapper. If you're a pro skater, like there's this crazy ass time period where you'll see like an 18-year-old pro skater coming out and he's doing dead man shit, taking risks every day, crazy shit. And it's like, I always look at that and just think, fuck, like how long is your body gonna let you do that?
For sure.
But then like the skate world, like they kind of understand that dudes will mellow out over time and still just do their thing. But what's kind of weird about rap is that just isn't treated the same way. It's like you always need to be reaching these accolades and being better, and they're gonna compare you to Pooh Shiesty because he's the hottest rapper right now. You gotta be hotter than him to be relevant. You know?
It's true if you live in that realm. That's why I'm saying Dog and Rick Ross. Ross is still active, so he's enjoying his work and sitting at that fucking Coming to America 2 mansion, but he's still like, all right, we gotta put so-and-so on this record and drop some relevant shit and go. He's still gone. Like Dog might make a record with Charlie Wilson for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not because he needs to be on the chart. Like he's trying to to make a Billboard record or some shit like that, man. So that is how it exists. I feel like it because I think that I'm blessed to be in that vein. Like I'm like somebody who put down hammers and was on every fucking magazine.
Right.
You could be in the skate world, and be sponsored by every brand that really counts, signature everything that counts, and then it's like, yo, he did all that shit. So you don't have to prove it. You know, it's like I show up somewhere, motherfuckers not about to fucking like, you wasn't about to, I don't know if you were, but I doubt it. Like, you wasn't about to, like, throw an instrumental on, like, all right, so you know where you at, man. We got to get some bars from you. It's like, you know I could get out. I don't have to come in this motherfucker and show you that that's really how I do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I did that. Yeah. So I feel like they give us that. If it's just harder to get that. You got to really jump down a few flights of stairs. Right. You got to put down real hammers for real. And if you look at my skate tapes, all my lines is beautiful, and all I dropped was hammers forever and ever and ever. And everybody who knew, they knew it. Even if I wasn't like on fucking Skate World mag, motherfuckers knew what was up when they came to whatever park or anywhere. I was the one. So,
right.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
all the brands knew they had to fuck with me anyway.
It is kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
But the question is,
do your shit.
You just have to find the lane that will last. Is really the whole question, because it is true that like if you are the flavor of the month dude and you do features with everybody, you just burn out your value really quickly. You know,
you have to be yourself because long as they fucking with you for what you doing, it's not gonna go out of style.
Right.
If you fucking trying to maintain your relevance, or you changing your style, you getting on different kind of shit all the time just to make sure motherfuckers still saying your name. That's how you gonna burn out. The motherfucker know what you gonna do. your shit is always, it's like, bread can't go out of style. Because you need it for the sandwich, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. That shit can't go out of style.
Right.
Y'all gonna come out with ways to make a different sandwich. Y'all gonna stuff it with different shit, put shit on the bread, but the bread there, you know what I'm saying? So if you carve your lane out like that and become a staple, motherfuckers are gonna have to fuck with you. For years and years, as music changed and the guard changes, when motherfuckers throw on a certain type of beat and they think that they about to rap about riding around and smoking or some shit, even if they don't know me, they A&R or somebody is like, this sounds like a Spitter record. Like, you should probably, and that's how I've maintained to be like, to deal with every time the sets of artists change, I'm still gonna fuck with it because motherfuckers like, nah, ain't no way around it. Like, you gotta do that, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's the craziest ones that come to mind of like this person hitting you up to get on a song that you weren't expecting?
Man, well, I don't know, cause weed is universal, and that and me having my own strain and being in like in the brotherhood, like kind of with everybody who make the best shit. I done been in every room, like every, you know, wherever, you know what I'm saying. So when a motherfucker reach out to me for a record, it don't be about nothing, cause we already jammed up off smoking. And
You get
chilling.
inspired by viewing the grow up? Sometimes I feel like I never need to go see another grow up because I've seen so many.
Cause it's a room of weed, and it's like it's a room of weed you can't even smoke right now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping. Like, I went to the Nike factory once, and it's like, yeah, okay, these are the soles to the shoes.
Right.
These are the checks over here. I'm not about to do it, so it don't matter.
Right.
I didn't feel like
I might as well go to Foot
I didn't
Locker.
feel like I was in a room of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different.